we've been in this idea of undoing operations to solve equations a lot, and you told me if I was undoing any addition, you had to subtract. If you were undoing any subtraction, you had to add. Very good. Inverse of multiplication was divide, and then the inverse of division would have been to multiply. So today, guys, when we want to start looking at doing the same exact thing, we're just not going to be dealing whole numbers anymore. We're going to start looking at equations with decimals.
Yahoo!
Goal is going to be to solve equations with decimals. So honestly, everything that we take a look at today is stuff you've done. You're just going to have some funny looking values here at times. So it's a good deal, isn't it?
No.
Glad you're excited.
I'm glad. I'm excited too.
All right, hey, right here, guys, it says the following. It says rules are the same as 2.5 and 2.6, but you will be working with numbers involving decimals. All right? So an example might be one of the most famous decimals in the world is 3.14.
Yahoo!
What's another name for 3.14, by the way? Pi.
Anyone want some?
I like pi.
What kind of pie?
I like banana. I mean, I like coconut cream pie.
Strawberry rhubarb.
Yawn.
Did you guys know that I have a pie dish with the pie symbol in the middle of it, and it's got the number all the way? That's what my wife uses for me when she makes pies for me. It's cool. All right, well, hey, let's just jump into this.
Oh.
What's that?
What?
Maybe I should make a pie and bring it in here.
No.
Yes,
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 yes. Like banana.
Oh, it'd have to be strawberry rhubarb for me.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin pie.
I don't like pumpkin.
My mom has
Appropriate.
this pumpkin is awesome candle and it makes
Yeah,
it
love
smells like the inside of the pumpkin, not a good
Oh, not a good stuff?
No,
Not the
it's
pumpkin spice, the pumpkin.
like the guts of the pumpkin. I'm like, Mom, throw it away. It makes me want to puke. And she won't listen.
Well, let's jump right into this, guys. Now, I want you guys, as we're going through these examples, to make sure you're queuing yourself up saying, hey, what is it that I need to undo? What operation am I trying to undo? So let's jump right into this. Suppose I have a single variable equation, able to solve in one step that maybe looks like this. Maybe it looks like m plus 3.7 equals negative 7.14. Now, give me a second to pull my calculator up here, so hang on one second. But you guys go ahead and take a second and get that written down, all right? Whoops. There we go. All right, so I have my calculator up here, and I'll be going back and forth with this. Can you guys read that up there, by the way?
I can read it. I think it's a 0.
Yeah, good, good. You guys have better vision than I do.
I heard that.
All right. So, guys, right here, again, we're trying to get M alone, right? You guys know that I like to put a big line right here to kind of divide the left side and the right side, right? Right? So my variable that I'm trying to get alone, what am I doing to it? Well, it says you are adding how much? So what am I going to want to do to both sides to get M alone? First of all, what operation am I trying to undo here?
Addition.
Trying to undo addition. And then we're adding 3.7, so what are you going to choose to do to both sides?
Subtract.
You gotta subtract how much? Gotta subtract how much again, Taryn?
3.7.
So I'm gonna go 3.7 here, and minus a 3.7 here. And I think that this is where I want you to get your calculator handy, save you some time here. I'm more worried about your process than I am making sure that you can compute these. I know you would be able to do it. Did you find one there, Mrs. Miller?
Minus 3.
Yep, I do.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so in my calculator right here, guys, what value am I starting with over here on the right?
I'll get the answer.
I know. Negative 7. Oh, you're
Okay, so let me punch that in, 7.14. Where's my plus minus sign? Okay, I've got my negative 7.14, right? Okay, and I'm going to go minus how much here?
Negative 3.
Minus 3.7. And you guys confirmed that I've got the same answer as you did, but I got negative 10.84.
I got that too.
Good, John, very good. So what am I going to write here, gang? M equals what?
Negative 10.
Negative 10.84. Are you guys in agreement that, hey, you know what, there's nothing really different here process-wise. We're just going to get some goofy-looking answers now as they relate to decimals? You guys agree?
Yes, I agree.
Okay. Let's try another one. We're going to show of hands on some stuff, but you guys kind of tell me what to do. So in number 2, let's go negative, let me think. How about negative 3.4x
Negative 3.4x
equals 510?
Did you say 3.4x?
So once you've got that written down, how about a volunteer to maybe say, hey, I think I know what to do in terms of solving it. So again, I'm wanting process. What are the steps that you're going to take to solve this? Tell me what you want to do here to find a solution for X. Raise your hand when you think you know what to do. I'm not going until I've got 5 hands in the air. Got 2, 3, 4.5. 4.5, Taryn. Do I hear a 5? I got a 5. I got a 5. Okay, Maddie Miller, what do you think I'm going to do here, kiddo?
Well, the thing you're using is division because that's multiplication, but you want to use division. So you're gonna put your line thingy and then divide negative 3.4 divided by negative 3.4 and then do 3.4 negative 3.4 by 5.
So if I understand you correctly, Maddie, it sounds like to me you said, since this left expression says negative 3.4x, there's an implication of multiplication between my number and variable, right?
Yeah.
So to undo that multiplication, you're telling me to divide. Furthermore, divide both sides by a value negative 3.4.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a show of hands. How many agree with Maddie's process, first of all? Yeah, perfect. Excellent explanation there, Maddie. That was great. So, all right, handy dandy calculator time. What am I going to take? What divided by what? What am I going to punch in first, gang? 510. Divided by 3.4 negative. You guys want me to guess on this?
Yes.
Negative 150 is my guess.
Yes. I got that.
Boom!
That is loud. Please do not do
Ha
that.
ha.
Can I get a clap?
You can keep doing it.
Sharp now.
Keep doing it.
Clap.
Keep doing
I got a
it.
boom
Keep doing
clap.
it.
Negative 150. Very good. Okay. Very good. Guys, I'm going to put 2 more problems up here.
Loud noises.
Put a couple more problems up here. I'm going to have you guys, I think, try a couple on your own. Hang on one second. I want to check something. Oh, never mind. We'll do a couple more together. What the heck?
Oh,
Let's do a couple more
I got
together.
that, Maddie.
You guys got those first 2 down?
That you.
All right, let's try another problem. Give me a second. I want to make some room here. Give me 1 second. Anybody do anything fun on their half day off yesterday?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
I went to Olive Garden.
Oh, you
Yeah,
lucky.
I slept like a rock.
I would have put in a request if you would have stopped for me.
I'm
I
sorry.
slept like a rock, but
I don't think Maddie did.
I was.
And then I went to Starbucks.
I went to Starbucks yesterday
Yeah.
after I did my grocery shopping.
But you know,
I
I
hate
went grocery
Starbucks.
shopping
My family
too.
doesn't
Did
like
ya?
coffee.
Yep, and then I went to Plato's
They say
Closet.
that they're idiots.
And then I
They
went
say that
to
the people
babysit.
who work there are idiots.
So.
It was the start of the NHL hockey season.
And I thought it was
So
fun.
Yeah.
Did the Wild win last night?
I don't know. I didn't watch. I watched the LA Kings get
I'll have
What
to
did I
check.
even do,
just
Maddie?
pounded last night.
I don't know, what did you do?
My mom and dad say that this people who work at Starbucks are idiots. They've had their coffee before and they say that it tastes terrible.
Well, mine didn't. Mine tastes very good, actually.
I will
Same here.
forever
You
be
have your
indebted to that
opinion.
place.
Well, you guys have your opinion, and my parents and I have mine.
2 shots of mint every morning. Is that 2.7? Awesome. 2.
Yep, 2.7. My decimal's kind of in a goofy spot. Hey,
And
make
I
sure you
think
get
it's
that down. And we'll put coffee talk aside.
I hate coffee, period.
Stunts my growth, can't you tell? I had to start drinking it. I've been 10 foot tall.
Can I
It's true.
can I help do this one again?
All right, hey, yeah, Maddie, you've got another explanation right here, but make sure you've got down that you've got x divided by 2.7, or some number divided by 2.7 is negative 3.24. Maddie, run me through this process-wise again.
Okay, so you want to put your line through the thing, the equal sign,
Okay.
and then you're gonna multiply this time.
Okay, so I'll put a
and
times sign here and
multiply-
here.
Yeah, multiply 2.7.
All right. And maybe I should start asking the questions again, just as a refresher. What's going to happen to the 2.7s on the left now? What do they do to each other, I guess?
They
Operative
cross
word.
each other out.
They're going to cancel, right?
And
They're
then
inverse operations of each other.
multiply 2.7 by 3.4.
Okay, so on the left, the only thing left over here is my variable x, and that's what we're out to do, right? That's our goal. Find a value for x. We're going to have x equals, all right. So here comes my calculator. First of all, my answer is going to be positive or negative in the end.
Negative.
So I'm just going to punch in 3.24 times 2.7, knowing that my final solution has to be negative. So what am I going to flip?
Negative.
8.748.
Negative 8.748, right?
Yep.
How you guys feeling about this?
I'm feeling good.
Gang, is there anything different than what we've done in the last couple of days?
Nothing different. It's just, I mean, and that's good. That's good to know because sometimes when we throw decimals up here at kids, they get freaked out and they're like, I don't know what to do. Okay? Well, it's not about the numbers. It's really about what's the process here. And as long as you've got the process down, you're going to be in great shape. All right. One more example. Let's try one more.
It's cold.
Let's go negative 6.2. I'll try and trick you on this. Don't let me do it. Negative 6.2 plus r equals, how about
Wait, what?
14.31?
I can't see all your rules.
I'm out of the way there. Hang on. Hang on. Should have been the invisible man, Mrs. Miller.
Listen.
Now be very careful on this. Again, our job is to isolate r, right? So you have negative 6.2 plus your variable r, or some unknown number, is equal to a value of 14.31, right? Someone I haven't heard from yet today. Give me an idea of what I'm going to do here to get this along. Someone I haven't heard from yet. All right, TD, where you at?
Would you subtract 6.2 from 6.2?
Okay.
And then subtract 6.2 from 14?
I agree 6.2, something's going to happen here, but this one's a little bit tricky. Look at the value right in front of the 6.2. I'm sorry, look at the sign right in front of the 6.2. It's negative, which really is implying what kind of operation? That's like a subtract 6.2, isn't it? So, well, that's just the rules of math. That's why. What kind of 6.2 is it? Negative. So that's like minus 6.2. So instead of subtracting, you're going to want to do what to both sides, Taryn? What's the end? Yeah, there you go. So add 6.2.
But if there's already an addition sign, why don't you change it?
Because
You're supposed to.
isn't this commutative? Couldn't I call this r plus negative 6.2? You could subtract, but you would have to subtract a negative 6.2.
Yes.
And that's that idea of a double negative, the opposite of a negative becoming a positive or addition. This is really saying the same as r minus 6.2 right there,
That's weird.
right?
Sure.
Well, look at it right here. Answer this question right here for me. What's 4 minus 1, Taryn?
30.
What's 4 plus negative 1, Taryn?
I mean,
Ah.
5.
Ah! Ah!
4 plus 1 is 9.
4 plus negative 1.
Oh,
What is it?
I don't even know.
Yes, you do.
I'm just gonna just keep going.
If I start with a positive 4 and
Oh,
add
negative
a
3.
minus positive 3. Yeah, add a
Oh,
minus
yeah.
1, right? They're the same, aren't they? Aren't they both 3?
No.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Terry, you're throwing me curveballs that I can't even hit, and I'm still swinging
You're
away.
throwing
What the heck? I'm
curveballs.
not throwing the curveballs. I'm just throwing a straight heat, man. Coming with the heat.
Yeah.
All right, these are both 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in agreement there. So, isn't addition of a negative really the same as subtraction right here? Don't you really have addition of a negative right here, which is really the same as subtraction? So how are you going to do that subtraction there, TD? You're going to do what?
What's her name again?
Add plus 6.2. Okay, don't let that. You always look at the sign in front of the value first. That's what you need to do. Okay, so I'm going to add 6.2 here. So help me out here. How about 14.31 plus 6.2? Who's got it for me already? Timothy?
R equals 20.1.
Close. Did you say 20 point something? 20.51 is what you should get. Very good, gang.
That's what I said.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I didn't sound
You didn't
right.
hear the
Of course, I'm getting old and I don't hear very well either,
Mr.
so.
Parson,
older,
you're
and I
only
didn't hear the
35
part.
years old.
Huh?
You're only 35 years old. I
That's the
think.
nicest thing that's been said to me all day. I appreciate that.
Are
Okay.
you 35 years old?
I wish I was 35 years old.
How old are you for?
John, I turned a big 4-0 on January 6th.
40?
Yeah.
So you're still young.
Thank you.
He's 39 years old.
I still look 20. That's the main thing, right?
He's 39 and 3/4.
You guys try these four on your own. Go. Miller, I'm watching you. Go.
Which one?
That one.
Yeah.
Pinky Miller. Man, I gotta tell you, my grandpa's his nickname was Pinky. Pinky Parson. When I see her hair, I can't help but think of that. Honestly, I don't mean that badly,
No, it's
but I think Pinky all the time.
Yeah.
On your own, get those 4 done quickly, and then compare with the
You're
neighbor and
not
see if
like
you
gonna
agree.
email my mom or anything,
Go
right?
take one.
It's
No.
all on video.
No, okay, because she's
Yeah, it's all on video.
Tell Mrs.
Yeah,
J
oh,
that's
yeah.
Heisenberg.
okay.
Alright.
No, cause like if you email my mom, she might like. I don't know.
She might like you.
Mrs. Miller would tell you the same thing that I said.
What?
Tell her that Heisenberg is the name.
Okay.
Okay.
Mother.
Okay.
Are you gonna start calling me Pinky?
No, I won't do that.
I love it.
Sure about that?
I'm
I should
positive.
do it. I should do it constantly.
Take about 1 minute and get those 4 problems done on your own. Again, when you've got them down, and we're all settled down, please, please, please check with a neighbor. If you guys disagree, you know what to do. You've got to talk about why you disagree, okay? Hey, you guys know that in number 2, or the one on the top right, that really says x divided by 0.8?
Yeah.
Okay. Now again, with one-step equations like this, if you've got processes down, it may not be necessary to show work. So if you know what the process is and you want to punch stuff in, by all means, go ahead and do that, all right? I'll give you guys about 45 more seconds.
Oh no!
Plenty of time.
I'm just getting started though.
Wait, I don't get that. It's 0.8, right?
Yeah, x divided by 0.8 equals 44. Yep, yep. Guys, while you're working on that, just kind of looking forward right here. Tomorrow when you come in here, we're going to have some things to work on, but I am going to go over a study guide with you guys tomorrow. And we will be taking a short quiz on Monday. So just have that in the back of your mind. What's that?
You can have quizzes on Monday.
I can do whatever I want, Taryn. I'm the teacher.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, Portland.
No.
I have-
Probably take a test on Tuesday.
I have early bird on Monday.
What? I can't remember your name.
I have early bird on Monday. That doesn't
What
work
was your
with
name
my
again?
schedule.
Oh, Taryn. Okay, thanks, Taryn.
Study. Bring your notes.
Miller, when you started laughing at me about my age, that pretty much sealed the deal.
Oh, please.
All right, let's go, guys. Raise your hand, please. Operation-wise, what are you doing? What operation am I going to apply here?
Divide.
Divide. So what do you divide by, Chelsea?
1.8.
Awesome. And Chelsea, did you get 20 for that?
Yeah.
Show of hands, please. How many got x equals 20 here?
C.
Okay, let's just go with the solutions from here on out. If somebody disagrees with the solution, then we'll talk about it, all right? Someone I haven't heard from yet. X divided by 0.8 is 44. I suppose I should have probably done that one, huh? That's going to be 55, I think. Who got an answer? Maddie, what'd you get?
I got 35.2.
35.2. Anybody
Got
get any?
that.
You got 35.2?
35.2.
Mrs. Miller, did you get 35.2?
On
The second one.
the second one, sorry, I'm doing my other work. No, I did not.
I think I agree with them. 35.2. Did you multiply by 0.8? It'd be 44 times 0.8, right?
Do I have the right notes here? Oh,
Yeah, you're
I'm
on that
sorry, I was looking at my quick quiz I have.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, Miss Miller.
Yes, that is correct, the 35.2.
All right.
Sorry, I was on the wrong page.
That's all right.
I
See?
should multitask in here. Huh?
Well, you have an excuse.
Okay, thanks.
Apparently, we're old.
You're old. I'm like, no, you're not old, my mom's old.
Okay, 35.2. I'd buy it. Who's got the next one for me? Someone having. Lily, did you get that one?
Yeah.
What'd you get? 23.30?
23.33.
All right. This one's kind of a tough one. What do I have to do here, guys? I have to add what? Bottom left. What do I have to add?
A number.
What is the number, Kyle?
Hang on, I gotta get back there.
There.
Which one are we on?
Bottom left.
Oh, we have to add 7.32 to 15.98.
Billy, did you take into account that 15.98 is negative?
Yeah, I just figured.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was just making sure of. Okay, be careful on it. What kind of 15.98 do I have to start with up here, gang? It's negative, isn't it? So let's go. 15.98. Make sure it is negative. And then what are you adding? What are we going to add to it?
7.32.
And what's our sum when we do that? I end up with negative 8.66.
Yes.
All agree now? All right, so x is negative 8.66.
I thought it was F.
No, that was F.
Oh, you are correct. Gosh dang, you guys are paying attention to detail. I love it. Keeping me on my toes. What's the last answer here? Billy, did you get that one? Coming back to you.
Yeah.
What'd you get there?
Negative 8.63. Oh, not that one. The other one.
Bottom right, yeah.
21.9.
What'd you get?
21.9.
Okay. Gotta subtract here, don't we? So I would subtract 8.2. I think you went the other way again, Lily. Do you see it? See right here. Right here, since you're adding.
I wish we could do more of this.
You got everything written correctly. So what did you get there, Lily? Yeah, you had everything written correctly. I think you just punched the wrong button. So x equal 5.5.
X equals 5.5.
Okay. All right. Are you guys feeling okay with this?
Yes.
You show of hands and say, yep, I think I feel pretty good about this. Okay? Lily, I just think you hit the wrong button because you had everything written correctly there, okay? Sound good? All right. Any questions for this guy? All right. Short assignment. Let's make this due for Monday. And you're going to be on page, I'll write this down here in a second. Let's go page,
Wait.
how about a short one today? Sound good?
Yes.
Page 804. You're going to love me today.
What series of Wednesday?
Page 804, I want you to do problems 52 to 59.
Thank you.
That's it. And let's go do Monday on that. Okay? So take a minute and get this written down. All right? What I would like to have happen here in your next 20 minutes or so, get that quick quiz done. I think if you work hard, you'll get that book page done and be in good shape. Okay? By the way, you guys remember those take-home quizzes? Two things. If I haven't gotten it in yet, I need it. I absolutely have to have it. All right? Secondly, if you've gotten it back and you weren't satisfied with the score on it, and I have not gotten corrections on that yet, please, please, please make corrections to that on a different sheet of paper and get that to me by Monday of next week, for sure, okay? I updated grades last night, so I'll be calling you up here one by one again today, just showing you your grade. I'm curious, how many of you guys have gotten into the Chromebooks and gotten used to just checking your grade habitually?
I haven't
Okay.
checked my grades.
I do
once
it like
in
every day.
Okay, so are you guys able to go in and see what it is that you're missing?
No. Yeah.
Okay,
I
if you need
can.
help with that today, I'd really like to work on that. So you can go in and see what it is in math that you need to get caught up on.
Wait.
All right? I don't want to have to be calling people up here all the time and conferencing. Now that you got this Chromebook, I want to get you access to your page so you can just go in and look and say, oh, I'm missing that. And then get you used to going to file cabinet. Well, here it is. I can just go there.
I
Okay?
just had a student stop me in the hall on my way here for the 5th hour,
Mhm.
asking about the book page assignment. And
Mhm.
I flipped open my, my book, and I did have it right here, and I said, remember, you can check that online.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Yep, it's there.
With the Chromebooks, they just
It's
have
there,
to get used
so,
to doing
yeah,
that.
so.
Yeah.
Okay, so quick quiz first, and then book page, and I'll be calling you up here one by one to show your grades. So, any questions for me at all? All right, time is yours.